What's going on, y'all? This is Dr. Shah, your plant-based doctor. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my experience being plant-based and what all the benefits of it. And if you're thinking about going plant-based, then this is the video for you. So one of my main reasons of going plant-based is it started with sports being a major motivating factor. I played a lot of basketball growing up. I played a lot of sports growing up when I was super competitive. I wanted to be better. I wanted to recover faster. I wanted that edge over my competition, especially in high school. And what I found naturally was just including more fruits and vegetables and maintaining a healthy diet. So while other people were eating fast food, while my competition was eating food that may not be as necessarily helpful, I was making sure that I was eating a clean diet. Number two, my mother's experience. My mother had rheumatoid arthritis, and one of the major shifts as to controlling her pain was through eating a plant-based lifestyle. She's been doing it for about 20 years, and she was able to decrease the inflammation. She was able to maintain her life by eating plant-based, because when she wasn't, it was horrible for her. I mean, she couldn't get out of bed. She wasn't able to walk. She wasn't able to do all her daily activities. But once she decided to eat a lot better, started including more fruits, vegetables, protein sources were tofu, beans, and lentils. She was just more nutrient conscious. And when she started doing that, it was a major difference in her health. And number three, one of the things that I've seen is just energy overall, and when you're eating foods that are nutrient dense, you could immediately feel the energy that's coming in. I mean, as opposed to if you eat, let's say fast food, you can kind of tell your energy will start to dip because of how heavy it is. It takes a while to digest in the stomach. It takes a lot of energy out of you to digest that kind of food. But when it's something that's natural, when it's something that's whole foods, when it's something that your body is meant to be eating, which is mostly plants and fruits, your body takes less energy to digest them. Now your energy sources are just a lot higher, and you can utilize that throughout the whole day. I mean, that's one of the first things I've seen eating plant-based is just the energy is just super high, you guys. I mean, if you try it, you're gonna know what I feel, and you're gonna understand what I'm saying. I think you'll see the results even within the day. If you just eat a meal that is nutrient dense without any processed foods, you're just gonna feel a lot different. So that's one of the main things I've seen. Another tidbit on being plant-based and why I like it so much is for longevity. I mean, I'm in my 30s now and I feel great. My body feels great. I'm able to play sports. I'm able to be sharp. I can hang with the young guys on the basketball court. I got no problem. And I want to continue that, right? I want to be active in my 40s. I want to be active in my 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. I just want to be active overall. I get a lot of joy from that. Increases my life. I wouldn't know what to do if I didn't have a chance to be active. And there's so many things that life offers you, and that's one of the things that I love, is that life is gonna offer you so many opportunities, so many things I want to do. I want to hike. I want to start swimming. I want to fight. I want to do MMA. I want to practice, of course, be a professional. But aside from that, what I'm saying is there's just so many opportunities that I want to dive into. I know that as we get older, it's gonna be tougher and tougher. So taking care of your body, taking care of your health is an essential for me, because it preserves my youth, it preserves my energy, and it preserves my athleticism, and it just increasing my whole quality of life. The other aspect, eating plant-based basically makes it helped me become a lot more intuitive. I became very spiritual and very introspective in terms of how I'm feeling. Eating plant-based makes you very creative, because in the kitchen you have to figure out different recipes that are gonna taste good. You're gonna have to figure out different recipes that are gonna give you the protein that you need. It's a little challenging in the beginning, but once you cross that challenge and you get used to it and you figure out your routine and what combos you like to do, it becomes pretty easy. But overall, I mean, eating plant-based, it creates the creative juices that come in the kitchen, which I love, because it's a lot of it is experimentation. The regular type non-plant-based foods, I mean, you have so many recipes, but in terms of the plant-based foods, you do have a lot of recipes also, but your sources are kind of limited, so you have to work with it. It's just a fun experience in the kitchen. There's so many things to do, and then once you start to perfect some of these dishes and you give it to your friends and family, and they're just like, oh my god, this is plant-based, it's the best feeling in the world. The other aspect of being plant-based is there is a empathy of eating plant-based and not eating meat, and one of the things I believe in, just from my growing up in my culture and my religions also, is karma and reincarnation, and And growing up in that world, most of my families are vegetarians. The ethical aspect does make solid case for me, because why choose eating animals when you can get everything that you want from not eating animals, right? So there's a component to that. There's a compassionate component to that. But I will say I started eating plant-based mainly for the health reasons. The compassion for animals has also kind of been right alongside of it. Ultimately, I mean, these are just my experiences. Everyone has their own experiences as to why they go into being plant-based or a certain diet, because it's something that resonates, right? It's something that resonates with you, and if it's really strong, you're gonna make that change. It's gonna make you a more authentic person in life, and that is the main goal. I hope this video helps you. You know, if you're thinking about transitioning into a plant-based lifestyle for health reasons or for ethical reasons, whatever it may be, you know, I would say try it, give it a shot, because you'll be surprised. Don't quit early, because a lot of people, what they do is they try for maybe 1-2 weeks, maybe even a month, and they quit it because they're not able to enjoy their old routine or whatever it may be. I mean, there are going to be compromises, right? You have to compromise certain things, but once you find your routine, it is such an amazing journey that you're going to go through, and you're going to learn not only about food but about yourself. That is the meaning of life. Well, there you have it. If this video was helpful and you want me to answer any questions, drop them in the comments below. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Take care.